friends. So everybody got their little meal planner template in their inbox today. And so I just wanted to just hop on and create a little video for you guys so you don't go in it blind and you know exactly what you're doing with your meal planner. Okay, so first you're gonna see there's Monday through Sunday. This is where you're gonna write what you're having for dinner. I don't really plan breakfast and lunch. I just plan dinner because that's kind of like the most important one in terms of our household. I have to feed everybody on those those times. So what I suggest is you fill in something for every single day. Don't skip a day because then you're not left questioning what in the world you're going to eat. Okay? So typically our family does a leftover day on Thursday. So I'll automatically write in leftovers on Thursday. And if I know, oh, there's a party this weekend, so I don't need to prepare dinner or someone's invited us over, then I can go ahead and write those in too on Saturday and Sunday. Or if I'm going out to dinner, go ahead and write those down. Plan your week out. Then you need your calendar, okay? This is the important part. You can't just write a meal down because you can't be making like chicken cordon bleu on a night that you don't get home until 9 o'clock at night, okay? It's just not gonna work. So you really need to look at your planner and say, okay, Tuesday nights are super busy for us, so let me plan a crock pot meal. And then you find your crock pot meal that you really are wanting for that week. Or you know, Wednesday nights I have a couple extra hours. I could plan something a little bit more elaborate, or I'm not gonna be home, but my husband will be there. Why doesn't he grill chicken? Because he knows how to do that. So really look at your planner and figure out what is going on for the week so you can plan properly. And this doesn't have to stick in stone. Is that? Anyways, so you don't even have to like stick to this, okay? But at least you have something written down. And so if you have enough meals for 3 meals that you're making for that week, if you don't get to them or you don't use them, it's okay. You can use them the following week, but at least you have something written down, okay? That's always my #1 tip. Write something down for every single day. My next tip, leftover day. Guys, a lot of people are like, I don't like leftovers. And a lot of people take leftovers to lunch, which is phenomenal. But make leftover day, no matter what. Even if you have no leftover days, make it, I don't care what you eat today, but you're on your own day. And my kids are like 6 and 9 and they can handle this. They actually enjoy leftover day because they get to pick what they want. Either they have leftover mac and cheese from the week, or they might just eat cereal or a sandwich. Everybody's happy. I don't have to plan it. And I typically, Thursday nights are typically the nights that we're running around a lot. So it's easy. I just say, here you go. Also, it's a good thing too because let's say that you have a late night at the sports for a sport. You can pack a sandwich. You know, a lot of people think, oh, sandwiches for dinner. I mean, it is okay to eat a sandwich for dinner, and it is okay to pack your dinner. We try to avoid fast food at all costs. It saves you money. It saves you health. So, you know, think outside the box. Pack your kids' dinner when you have crazy busy nights. It's pretty easy. Sandwiches are not bad. So that's my second tip, is to create a leftover night. Everyone will survive, I promise you. My third tip is to reinvent. What does that mean? That means that if you make a beef stew on Tuesday and you have leftover beef stew, you put that junk in the freezer and you pull it out a couple weeks later, add some veggies, some chicken stock, some tomatoes, and you got vegetable soup. If you make a chicken, like a lot of times we'll make a whole chicken and eat that as dinner with veggies for one night, and then I'll create something different with that leftover shredded chicken, maybe a casserole, or we'll just have chicken wraps. You've really got to kind of like think and brainstorm, how can this basic meal be turned into something new? So a lot of times the things that we eat are very basic. It's like a roasted chicken or it's roasted pork, because I can take those items, eat them one time for one meal, and then I can take what's left over, freeze it for a later meal, or I can just put it back in the crock pot. Like for instance, pork. Let's talk pork for a second. You can take a pork roast, like a Boston butt, and you can put it in the crock pot. Do not put barbecue sauce on it because that's just gonna jack it up. That means that you're gonna have to have barbecue pork the whole time. Make you a plain pork, you know, season it up really good, and then you can eat that, create barbecue sauce for the side, then you can take that leftover pork, put it back in your crock pot with taco seasoning, and you've got chimichangas. So, I mean, you've got to think and you've got to reinvent, because otherwise you're just wasting a lot of food, and it's just not good for the environment and your pocket. So anyway, so that's that's number 3. We reinvent. So first, we write something down every single day to eat, even if we don't keep to it. Second, create leftover day. It doesn't have to be the same day of the week. I mean, if your schedule's crazy, maybe it's on Monday one day or Tuesday. Thursdays are good because I know I've had several meals that we've eaten, and so we've got plenty of leftovers. And 3, reinvent. Reuse what you've created, what you've made, okay? Those are my 3 tips. And so you'll also see that it's not only a meal planner, but it's also a grocery list. So when you know, oh, we're going to make tacos, then you can go ahead and fill in what you're going to need for that week. This is also good to keep on the fridge because you're like, I'm out of toothpaste, or I just ran out of this. You can go ahead and write it where it needs to go, and then you can also add in things for your breakfast and lunches. I don't plan breakfast and lunch, but typically you know kind of what is in your mindset of what you're going to have and what you're going to make your kids. So that is the sheet. That is the Let's Eat meal planner that I have going out to you guys. If you would use it for 2 weeks, let me know what you think. Fill out the survey that's going to be in this week's newsletter and next week's newsletter in case you miss it this week. And if you fill that out, you'll be entered into a drawing for a free paper clutch tee of your choice. So thanks guys for being such an awesome tribe. And helping me out and getting this out into the world. So, hope you'll have a fabulous day.